mathematics with math symbols, I'll be using, in fact, my mathematics was in sentence. If you add 2 plus 2 and now write, add ADD plus PLUS, you get it? That was how I was writing or working on my mathematics. So you can imagine, I couldn't even finish number 1 before the bell was sound. And our time, there was nothing like APO. 1984, 1980, there was nothing like APO. Today, a student enters in the exam room, and if a teacher is 10 on him or her, he or she is angry. And so just out of the classroom or the exam hall, he wants to spoil everything on campus. Where are we heading towards? And so the mathematics, I had to stay home 1 year and read. And while staying home 1 year, and just now, you call your papa, you call your uncles, you call everybody, and the money will come. I had to work. I had to sell banku in the afternoon for people to buy. Abisim Dada, behind barracks. I have to go and hunt for cola to come and sell. On Wednesdays with friends, you have to go and hunt for Meswa, I don't know its name. Meswa, small pepper. Then the wild type. The wild type, Meswa. You go, you get it, and then come and give to any who is selling Hausa cocoa so that you can get something out of it. And so I had to do menial jobs and get money to even register for the NOVDEC to write the exams. The NOVDEC, it comes the same. As for even the O level, the June, July, I got 8. But the NOVDEC, 9. I don't know, you don't understand the hours. Hours was in figures. Best was 1. Grade 1, 2, 3, 4. So there was something we call pass, no way. 7, 8, it's pass, but no way. As for 9, but you know, I never gave up. I still had to. But you know, like I told you, I had passed all the other courses. The 6 subjects, I've passed all of them. And so because I was an art student, may his soul rest in peace, the Honorable former Regional Minister, Honorable David Osewusu, who had moved from Techima Secondary School to Ashentra Secondary School to be the headmaster there. And so he looked onto my paper and said, oh, but as an art student, with maths, pass in mathematics, put everything together, and at grade 17, you qualified to be in 6th form. So I was enrolled into 6th form, but the maths was waiting for me. If you are here and your mathematics is waiting for you, sit up. So the 2 years I went through, I had good grades. I had B and C. It was just 2 courses. And then the general paper. The general paper, we thought that it's so cheap, so we will not learn. And so it came, it was D, but it was passed all right. So I've qualified to go to any university, but because of the mathematics, it was still pulling me backwards. But I said I will not ever give up. So whilst rendering my national service at barracks, all the teachers said, oh, my sister, with this your paper, you can't go to any university. No university will pick you, but at least you can go to training college. I said, is that it? So I went and told my father. My father will never look into my face because I failed mathematics. You were one good. So I made the effort and then went to Bechem. Bechem, they had done the admissions already. I came to Brekum. They had done the admissions already. Then somebody said that he was traveling to Atebu for a funeral, so he would check. So when he went, there was opportunity for me to go. I went, but even they told me that at that time, A-level, it was for 2 years. And so when I was going, because I knew there was something wrong with my O-level mathematics, I went with my A-level result slip. Then they said, no, that opportunity is no more. And that I can only be considered for 3-year post-sec with my O-level results. Mathematics is there. But still I said, I'll go. So I sent the thing and they said, but madam, we must see. I said, yes, sir. That is the reason why I'm coming here. Then I have gone to university. They look into my face and say, sir. But they had no choice because I qualified for me to be given the admission. So I went through Atebu College of Education for the 3-year post-secondary. When I finished, Atemubu, as at that time, was in Brong Ahafo. And when I finished, I was posted to Adangbe East, beyond Accra, a few miles into Volta region. Today, when you finish and they are posting you, you don't want to go because you know Awo, you know a professor, you know Mama Nana, you know everybody, and so you want to see them so that they will manage and manipulate for you to be given to you your choice. But I accepted to go to Adan. And I told my father. My father said, Danfwa. You know, they spell the 4, but the 4 is spelled F-O-A-H. I was, Danfwa. I heard a Frau name. Do you know Frau? Frau is the Volta. The Volta River, the name is called Frau. And then I said, Papa, Famiko, I said, you know, so funny, you can imagine. So I managed and picked my choppers. The choppers I sent to Form 1 to Form 5. They went to 6th Form. They went to the Atemubu. I went with that choppers and my small trunk. But I managed to buy stove, kerosene stove, and I went. And I stayed there for 6 years to teach in that small village. It was a village of almost about 13 houses, but there were adjoining cottages. So I accepted the postings there and stayed there for 6 years. And along the 6 years, every year I was writing my mathematics. So either I write and get 8, or the next sitting I get 9. Then I met the man in my life. And he was good. He was also a soldier, and he was a science bias. But then he was also into nursing. And so he was teaching me the maths. Today he will teach me, I'll do everything fine. Tomorrow, when we want to do revision before we move to the next step, nah. So this time around, I say, no, those days, person was your lover, but I'll call him. But was the jump naturally why? To the extent that even the service persons, I had done service already, and then I've gone to training college. And so I was older than the service person who were there. But still, I'll give my head for them to give me a knock and then teach me. That's the empowerment. And that is positive empowerment. I never gave up. So from the 1989 that I finished Form 5, it was 1999. It took me 10 years. And after the 10 years, I wrote 8 times to pass mathematics. What's it? Oh, that's empowerment. Oh, here I said, so sorry. Nisa Okaho. I think you have a sister, you have a brother, you have somebody who has just failed once, but the person says he or she is not going again. I believe that spirit is not in you. And if you fall 10 times, you do what? Thank you. That's the empowerment. And so, finally, I write the exams. I pass. And so I had to buy forms to go to university because I wanted to be somebody's role model. But at that time, having gone to teach and knowing that in fact the teaching I'm good there, why don't I continue? And so I bought Winneba forms, I bought UCC forms, and when I even bought Legon. But I had UCC, now I bought another one for UCC mature course. And so when I went, the mature, I could start from level 200. But with the A level, I have to start from level 100. One kabako mudi. So the Legon by the Winneba. But the UCC, and I accepted going for the mature one. That is where I met Mr. Asenso. And when I went to school, I had married. 4 years, no baby is coming. Africa, a woman, married, and married from another tribe. I'm from Atronia here. When the lady was mentioning Atronia, it's like today Atronia has been anglicized. Meaning say, Mama Jane Chilebro Frintio, and watch Atronia team. I'm from Atronia here, a small village here. About 9 miles, 14 kilometers from Sunyani here. Had married. 4 years, no baby. Already when I was entering, that's another empowerment. My father said no. My in-laws from the other said no. That's their son alone. They were born and bred in Kumasi. 9 of them, all of them have married accounts. Into one no catch your own one, the Omari Amrani. Mr. Papa says also the PSC enemy, to also unprema Mary Amrani. Mr. Well, so after about 2 years, my father realized that no matter what, men cheme home. And they said, no, Shirame, Name Kawarini. And so the other side accepted me, and my father also blessed me, and I entered into that marriage. And 4 years, no baby. I passed to university. Mama Jane, UCC at the power hole. My husband was also a soldier. He had gone to Lebanon about 7-8 months. He comes, UCC, he comes to visit. At a mama, small room, mikro besrame. He came to us with Lebanon, but so 1 full month, wow, wait, it was proper marriage. He left. But I had not been given, I think I did not go through the handbooks properly. And so, after about 2 months, I realized that things were not normal with me. So I have to go to the hospital. I went and checked. Positive. Is it amen? Is it amen? Empowerment. That man will empower me. But home 4 years, no baby. But only I get admission to university. I'm happy. Then out of that joy, it also comes and God gives me a baby. And that is the only child I have. And so Mama Jane, my boy is called, if I tell you the name, I was in Bugu. He's called Obokwajimai Adwobin. You never know, but that's my son's name. You are maybe Biachi.